Derrick Jaxn, sir, you posted something and then you limited your comments. So my husband can't post to you, neither can I. Now, what's amazing about that is that's a little bit cowardly. But what you will not do, and everybody who knows me by now, is one thing you will not do is come from my husband. If it's lies, now if it's the truth, talk about it. But if it's lies, we're not doing that. I don't know if you're married. I think I hear that you cater to single people, and that's cool. And the other part is that I heard you actually just got married, but you don't want your followers to know on that. So for somebody to take a moment that's actually called to heal marriages and pervert it the way young sir did over there, it's a no on so many levels. But and people can say that we address too much or whatever. We can do what we want because it's our social, and if you don't like it, you can gladly turn it off.
So for those DMing me asking had I seen Pastor John Gray and his lovely wife's IG live chat about me, yes I have, and I heard all the comments, in which I was a little bit disappointed only because like what could have been a potentially great ongoing dialogue, it got turned into something personal, despite me saying several times and even beginning my message yesterday with, what I'm about to say ain't about him personally. And with that, I'm still not about to take it there and clap back or throw any insults back, because what somebody has on their heart about me ain't none of my business or burden. But what's on my heart is the desire to address problematic mentalities that create toxic relationships that hurt people. And y'all have entrusted me to speak on these things regardless of who likes it, so I will. Now, I'm posting this here because I'm hoping, despite some people's thirst for drama, that we can be an example of how it should go when two messengers have contrarian perspectives and contribute those perspectives to the conversation we still need, which is that women should not be obligated to be rehabilitation centers for broken men, period. Now, I'm not sure if he's seen my DM in which I extended this olive branch or if he's going to see this video like he saw yesterday's. But either way it go, I wish this brother nothing but success. And y'all never feel like you have to choose between me and anybody else. You choose the truth and stand on that unapologetically, because you know I will.
All right. Okay. Whew. All right. Now listen, I need your help with something because I'm just a little bit confused. So I need you guys to help me work this out. Look, I brought a little whiteboard with me so that you guys can help me understand exactly what is going on here. Okay, so from what it is that we know, John Gray went on to the show Sister Circle to deliver a message about his marriage, of which Derrick Jaxn then went and made a very placid message. This is going to be divided by placid because he made a very placid message to his fan base about what it is that he heard on the show. His fan base sent him the letter, sent him the video. He made a response to which now John Gray and his wife come out into an Instagram. Help me understand this. They came out into an Instagram live so that the wife could then clap back on Derrick Jaxn about his statement to his fan base about a show that was public on TV for which everybody watched. They're talking about that for their social. Actually, they're not talking about it. This is my whole point. So she said that anybody who knows her knows that what you will not do is come for her husband. This is the part that's confusing me. All right, so here. John Gray is a man. Derrick Jaxn is a man. However, it is a woman that has come forward to then clap back at a man for his comments about her husband. That's the part that's a little bit confusing to me because, and I'm hoping that you all can help me understand this, because I was under the impression that when a man has conflict with another man, that those two men take care of that between themselves. However, we now have wife coming forward for another woman's husband because this woman's husband was talking about her husband in an educational video. Someone please make this make sense. Make this make sense for me. I'm a little bit confused because see, this is what happens when your wife is your mama and your husband is your son. You make these assertions publicly about how don't nobody better come from my husband. Really? The thing that's confusing to me about this is, all right, so if a man comes for her husband, she comes forward to then defend her husband's honor. I really need you all to comment in the comments below, because I'm wondering, at what point and in what scenario does her husband defend her honor? Because as you see inside the video, he's there with his hood on, standing behind his mama as she's giving that man the 2-4. And I'm like, something's wrong with this picture. The man is trying to get a word in edgewise. He's like, yeah, but then let me say something. And he can't say anything. Now, this is the thing. Okay. So if a woman came for her husband and she spoke out towards the woman, I can understand, because there's a dynamic that exists where women address other women. However, when there are two men talking, when two grown men have conflict, I want you all in the audience to answer this for me, because I don't want to have to, I'm not going to preach to you all today. When two grown men are having conflict between each other, what is it the woman's job to do? See, this is what happens when you don't have a strong patriarchal role inside the house. Basically, this woman cuckolded her husband publicly. Right there in the video. He's sitting up there. Do you guys remember when Martin Lawrence used to play the little snotty-nosed boy? He's sitting up there like Roscoe, all greasy-faced in the dark, standing behind his mama with his snot coming down his nose like, yeah, mama, you get him. And I'm like, in what world? I'm just so confused. And then also, why so angry? Why so angry? She said, now, if it's the truth, we'll talk about it. But if it's lies, that's when mama's going to come out protecting her son. Help me understand. If you guys go and see Derrick Jaxn's video, what part of what he said was a lie? And then I feel bad for Derrick. Because what does Derrick do in this situation? This man is being cuckolded by his wife. She's coming out calling the man a coward with all of her masculine energy bubbling up at the bottom of this video, talking about this, that, and that. This is a woman who's not rooted or rested in her feminine. And part of the reason that is happening is because of the role that her husband has been playing in her life as her son. So therefore, Big Mama gotta come out and protect her baby. So there's a part of me that feels bad for Derrick, because I'm like, okay, what is Derrick supposed to do? The woman's coming out calling him a coward. The cuckolded man is standing there behind his mama. And so what is he supposed to do? Derrick gives her some compliments. He said he extended an olive branch. And I'm like, okay, you know what? They picked the right one for that. Then they start attacking the man, talking about, I heard you were married, you said just single people, this, that, and the other. No, Derrick Jaxn caters to single women. And Derrick Jaxn is a married man. What is he supposed to do on the internet? Then start beefing with somebody's wife? Come on. You know what? This whole situation is just so problematic, but I want to hear your thoughts below, because all of this, none of this is just making sense. I need somebody to help me understand the equation in which world we live in, where a wife attacks another man for having an opinion about something that her husband said. And like I said, they picked the right one for that, because I'm waiting. Come talk to me. That's what you know what? Speaking of talk to me, John Gray, I found something that I think belongs to you. Here it goes. Oh, here you go, son. I think you... Oops! I think you dropped these. Tonya TKO. And I'm out. Peace.